Demonstration for AWS CloudTrail. Okay, we have already gone through the theoretical part where we have learned about what CloudTrail is. Okay, it is basically detecting all the changes which are been done in the AWS account. We have seen about events. We have seen the event types, right? So let us proceed with the CloudTrail. Okay, let me go and search for CloudTrail and go over here. We are actually going to track the activities which has been performed on AWS S3. Okay, now, before proceeding with the practical demonstration, there is one more thing I wanted to highlight is here you can find event history. Okay, so whatever activities which has been done on your account so far, everything is been logged over the event history. Even if you create an event, even if you reboot an instance, everything is tracked over here, right? So all the details you'll have, like when it was the when that event occurred, okay, and who performed it, when performed it, in which location it was performed, right? Everything you will be getting over here, right? So yeah, let us start with the demonstration. Let us go to the trail and create a new trail for our demonstration. So I'll just write the trail name as Cloud Trail demo. Okay, here we are going to store the logs into a new S3 bucket file. Okay, where the server side encryption is enabled, and here we are going to create a new customer manage key. So I'll just write it as demo key. Okay, and then we are enabling the log file validation uh, as enabled, which is enabled by default. If you go into info, you'll find why we are enabling the log file validation. Basically, it is used to determine whether a log file was modified or deleted or changed after the CloudTrail has delivered it, right? So yeah, that's why we are enabling it. If you want to enable CloudWatch for this one, you can. So let us enable this thing. And then if you want to create a IAM role for it, you can create a demo role. Okay, if you have an existing role, you can proceed with the existing role as well, right? Okay, so everything looks good so far. Click on next, and here we have the event types. So I hope we are already clear on the event types which we have learned earlier. Okay, so let me just give you a short brief on management event. So it captures high level management operation which are performed on AWS. Okay, so basically when I say high level, it is related to launching of each 2 instance and creating S3 buckets. When I click a checkbox, when I mark on data event, it is basically a granular detail like read write object operations which has been done on S3 bucket or invocation of Lambda function. Third is insights event. So basically, whenever there is an unusual activity or error which has been detected, that you can detect through insights event. Okay. So yeah, these are the things that you will get in the management event. So let us go with the by default values what we have. Okay. Here we need to select the data event source. So here we are going to perform the operations on S3 and it will log all the events. Okay. And here in the event insight, basically when I say event insight, we are here tracking the error logs. Okay. So basically what it will do, it will just define a baseline, and whenever API is called and it is crossing the threshold at that time, this insights log will get logged over there, right? So yeah, that was all, and click on next and then click on created. So the trail is now created. Now the next thing that we need to do is we are going to redirect. We are going to check S3 bucket whether the log bucket is created or not, because we have enabled the CloudWatch as well, and there we are going to check what are the sort of logs which are been getting stored. Okay, so you can see the CloudTrail demo trail is been created. Okay, and in the general details you can see there is a trail log location. If you click over here, it will redirect you to AWS S3. And under AWS S3, you can see there is one directory for AWS logs followed by the ID. And then you have three more directories under it. Okay, CloudTrail, Cloud Insights, and Cloud Digest, where the events will get recorded. Okay, and there is one more thing, that is CloudFront, where one more thing you can see where the log activities you can check. Okay, so let us wait. And here, okay, so here we are, and here you need to go to logs. Oh, my bad. It's CloudWatch. Okay, so now we are going to go on CloudWatch and check what are the logs which are being recorded, right? So here, let us go to log groups. There should be one log group created against our CloudTrail, and this is the one. When I go inside, you can see these are the log stream which are currently present. Okay, so whatever activities we are going to do going forward, it will be recorded over here, right? So let me go back to buckets, and here what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new bucket. So I'll just write cloud code trial. Okay. And here let us keep everything by default as is and create the bucket. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to upload an object. Okay. So here what we did an creation activity for cloud trials. And now let us upload an object. So add file and let me upload one of the thumbnails and click on upload. Okay, this is also done. Close, and you can see the thumbnail is now present over here. Now, when I go to CloudWatch and when I do a refresh, it should generate the events which we have performed over here. It will take some time, and once it is ready, it will be reflected over here. All right. Now, here in the tail description, you can see there is a AWS KMS key which you can view from here also. Okay, and in the CloudWatch, you can see the log group which is present here, and the IAM role which we selected, that is the demo role, right? So yeah, in the CloudTrail, now what I'm going to do is let me just do a delete operation. Delete objects, and the object is deleted. Now when I go to CloudTrail log bucket under the logs, under this ID, there is a CloudTrail which is currently present over here, right? This is the place where we are going to check whether the logs has been generated or not. Okay, since we have just performed the operation, it will take some time to reflect the changes on this log directories. Okay, so let us wait for some time because the logs is currently in progress, which is running at the back end. Okay, now you can see the logs have been appeared which we have done so far. So all the activities, that is creation, deletion, like through which user. So you can see I am currently logged in with Terraform-user, and it has detected the username, my access ID, okay, the ARN, okay, and what I have done, list bucket. So whatever activities I have done, everything has been recorded over here under the log events. Okay, so even when I do a refresh, entire logs will be populated over here. It will take some time for the newer logs to generate over here. However, it is definite for sure that all the events which has been done so far will be recorded over here. Now what I'll do, I'll just go back to the bucket and delete this cloud trial bucket, and let me just delete it. So the second check for us would be to check the cloud S3 cloud bucket where where we are actually storing all the logs with that has been performed on the S3 bucket. Okay, so let us verify that as well. Okay, so there is no need to check inside because we didn't receive any sort of errors. Now when we go to digest, these are the places where actually the log should appear. So let us wait for some more time for the logs to appear here as well. Okay, as you can see, the objects are now here present. Okay, so let me go to US2, that is Ohio. Okay, all right, and whatever actions we have performed, so all those changes will be logged over here. And there is one more thing I would like to share is like here is you have to read the dates in the reverse pattern, that is to 2024 November 07, which is today's date, right? And here you have all the files which you have So basically, it's the log file which are stored in JSON format, and all the things and all the operations which we have performed are currently visible over here, right? So yeah, that was all about the CloudTrail demonstration. So let us just stop logging it, and then we are going to delete the CloudTrail which we have created. So let's just now just delete the trail. Go on delete and click on delete. Now the second thing would be in the CloudWatch, let us delete the log group which was created against it. This one, action, and then click on delete group. Done. Let us go to S3 bucket and delete this bucket. We need to empty it first. We need to delete the objects first, and then we would be able to delete the bucket. So yeah, Control C followed by Control V, and now the objects are been deleted. Okay, so all the log files are now deleted, and let us delete the CloudTrail bucket as well. So yeah, that was all about the practical demonstration about CloudTrail, and I hope you have learned from this specific one, and see you in the next video.